Hey there, my name is Pravus. Welcome back to more EU4, going for the AEIOU achievement, playing, of course, as Austria. We are just shy of 50 years into the game, and honestly, I think we've done fairly well for ourselves. We're looking very strong in terms of our own personal holdings, in terms of all of our personal unions. Everything's looking great. In the last video, we did take the last states we need to eventually force our personal union over both Poland and Lithuania. So I am looking forward to that. We've also released a lot of small nations along France, which is going to be great in a few years when the truces do expire. We've got Naples, we've got Milan, everything's looking good. So the question then becomes, what do we work on next? First off, we go ahead and revoke a bunch of guarantees on these people, mainly because I do not accidentally want to have a truce by the time that I'm ready to actually, take these little guys over here. So that's a thing. I think we may want to go to war against the Ottomans, believe it or not. Mainly because the Ottomans are the only nation in the game right now who could be a threat to me eventually. And the sooner we start doing damage to them, the better. Like, legitimately, the better. Let's think. France isn't going to be a problem. Castile, I'm hoping to take in a personal union. The UK, maybe someday. Russia, maybe someday. China, sure, if we ever get down there, but the Ottomans are the only real threat. They're also guaranteeing the independence of Ragusa, Serbia, eventually Bosnia and stuff. The result being I can't expand the empire, and the more I expand the empire, the more imperial authority I get. The more imperial authority I get, the better I am. Because I really want to get this next round here for some extra money and diplomatic reputation and so on. By the way, speaking of imperial authority, we can abdicate, so we should probably go ahead and do that now. Yeah, let's go ahead and abdicate now. Boom. Lose the stability, sure, but we do get re-elected, because I have, everyone was voting for me before. Also, I had all my personal unions in a positive state, so we're good there. Looming disaster, let's go ahead and spend some papal influence to get ourselves an extra stability, and you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and forgive usury as well. Because my inflation is getting completely out of control. We need to start burning this down, little bit by little bit. It's absolutely out of control here. I don't want to spend admin power on it, so that's all going to be a thing. Okay, so we're looking really good there now. So that brings me up to 33 imperial authority. So if we get just a few more years, we'll be able to go for reform number 4. If we get up to number 5, we'll get even more imperial authority from free cities, which is actually pretty decent. And then I can start working down the centralization path. And once we get to this revoke the privilegia, the missions get a lot easier, because so many of Austria's missions are either to claim thrones or to conquer a lot of territory. But if I simply have all that territory as a subject, that should be enough as well. So many missions are going to fall like dominoes once we pick that up. The only thing we need to worry about for the AEIOU achievement is any of the missions where if we're so successful we create a condition where we can't fulfill a mission, then I'm screwed. So a Holy Empire is one that comes to mind. The Council of Trent has to complete for this to be a thing, which means we have to get to the Reformation stage of the Catholic Church, right? And I don't mean the Protestants, I mean the Reformed Church. We're already at the Protestants. They fired off, as of last video, the Palatinate fired off the first center of Reformation in Heidelberg, where I've been, by the way. I liked Heidelberg, that was very pretty. Anyway, yeah, this is gonna be a thing. So I did break off my relationship with the Palatinate. That was stupid, by the way. Cost myself 2 stability for no good reason. But anyway, got this out of here, so I'll be able to go to war against them. Eventually, I just have to find a way to get a claim, try to force their religion, and get rid of that center of Reformation. We want to control the Protestants to reduce the number of heretics as much as possible, but I cannot stamp them out, because if I do, the Council of Trent never fires. And if that never fires, then I'm never going to be able to get my AEIOU achievement. So that's a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and spend some money, by the way, make sure we are getting a little bit of extra cash somewhere. Churches don't matter that much. I'd rather get some extra production, especially in Venice. And by the way, one thing we can do since we are the papal controller is call for a crusade against the Ottomans, which should make it even better for me to go to war against them. Gold rush! Oh good, more inflation. But I just got a lot of extra cash. Well, thank you. That's very generous. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a few more investments then. I think that's probably worthwhile. Hey, can we get another diet? Not yet. All right, fair enough. Anything else we need to be doing? We can convert more territory in Hungary. That'll make things easier for them someday. Not worried about it otherwise. We got 2 missions we could turn in. I really want to get to Fugger banking, something from Swabia, which reduces my inflation and interest even further, which is good with my 4 gold freaking mines. It's burning down, but the only way to get rid of it proper now is to spend an absolute ton of admin power, and I just can't justify that. Any chance by the way, that we can ask the Pope to break their alliance with Ragusa. Would you be willing to do that? Yes, please do. Thank you. They're angry about that, and I'll improve relations with you and try to get some more imperial relations and stuff like that, but I want to leave the Ragusans as isolated as possible so that when I need to declare war on the Ottomans, I'll be able to jump on this as a separate war, expand the empire, and it's going to cost me virtually nothing. That's what I'm going for with that. Do you want to just go ahead and go to war against the Ottomans while they're at war against Shervan? Yeah, I mean, now's as good a time as it gets. We could probably run in here, try to siege down Constantinople, and pray we can hold the Straits. Not sure if it's going to work, but we could give it a shot. Holy War won't do me a lot of good. That's a way to weaken them a bit. It's kind of like having early Deus Vult. Less aggressive expansion and stuff. What I was thinking is maybe it would make sense to force them to release Bulgaria. Try to make them into a state. What I really want them to do is release Byzantium. Get them to release Byzantium, maybe take them as a vassal, and we just start, like, taking a whole load of core states. That'd be great. They have 2 separate mosques? No, this is the Hagia Sophia done differently, right? I think they can this must be new. I think they can convert the Hagia Sophia. That's really interesting and kind of cool. Let's go ahead and declare the war. Off we go. We have a siege value guy. That's great. Let's go for just random sieges in a few different spots. You go for a siege. You go for a siege. Vassals, I need all of you to be in siege mode as well. Let's just go ahead and start getting as much war exhaustion on these guys as possible. And we're going to get the benefits of Crusade. That's taxes, manpower, prestige, extra yearly papal influence. All very, very good stuff. I am bleeding money right now, which scares me a bit. Probably fine, though. Probably fine. The numbers should be very heavily in my favor, but I'm not going to take that for granted, to be honest. I'm not losing that morale of army. That'd be terrible. I still feel like if the Ottomans death stack, which they love to do, by the way, there's a strong chance, I think, that they could still beat me down pretty bad. I think it could easily happen. So the sooner we can get sieges on these guys and get them some war exhaustion, the better. Sooner I can take down Ragusa so I don't have to worry about it, the better. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and declare the war on Ragusa now. Expand the empire. Go. Vassals, you're welcome to go and kill. Okay? Constantinople's mine. Thank you. All right, now we get in here and we take both sides of the straits and we stare menacingly at the Ottomans for a bit. I'm going to go ahead and take just the cannons and my general over to Ragusa and speed this up. You guys get to Herzegovina. We can get another idea. I think I got time before I need to worry about doing some coring, right? Yeah. Let's go ahead and pick this up. That gets me some more inflation reduction, so now it's going down by 0.06 per year. We get some more manpower, always nice. I'm bleeding cash. It would be nice to get war reps out of the Ottomans, that is for sure. Watching this carefully. We need to be ready to jump on this and send reinforcements. All it takes is a moment of not paying attention. And all of a sudden, they're free and they're gonna kill me. Polar separatists are a thing now. Great! Lorraine insulted me. Why? So unnecessary. All right, troopsies. I would like, well, who's currently over here? Who do we have? Bohemia, Naples. All right, Hungary, go in supportive mode. Milan, supportive mode. Thank you. Just Aragon and Castile has ended. Oh, we could get our alliance back with Castile. I think I'm not going to, though, because what I'm waiting for is Queen Isabel to die, and with any luck, Enrique ascends the throne, but he has no heir. And if I don't have an alliance or a truce, I can claim the throne and, I think, immediately make a push on Castile. Whereas if I'm allied to them, I then have to break the alliance, wait for 5 years, pray they don't get an heir. Who wants to take that risk? I'd rather just be able to jump on them, right? So maybe it's worth just not having the ally. Obviously, it would be very nice right now to have a friend. Oh, don't stack on me over here, by the way. It'd be very nice to have a friend like Castile fighting in this war with me, but it's not going to happen. We could repay a loan, but I'm not going to. We're going to extend all of the burghers' loans rather than put myself in a situation where I have to take a high-interest loan later. That's just bad business, you know what I mean? It's like your student loans, right? This is something I regret not doing properly in college. I avoided taking out any student loans my freshman year of college because I had worked so much in high school and made so many investments that ended up paying off that I had enough money to pay for my first year of college in cash. And I thought, hey, the sooner I don't have to take loans, or the longer I go without them, the better for me, right? Yeah, except it was so low interest, I should have taken that and then not had to worry about taking loans later on. I could have taken the subsidized loans and taken less unsubsidized loans later in my college experience. I just didn't think that through. So I thought I was being smart, but I wasn't. Hey, let's get that yearly corruption reduction and the trade efficiency. Yeah, I know we're low on Diplo power, but we should be okay for the moment. Still no sign of the Ottomans. Are they at War of Shervan? They're done with it. So they're on their way over here. Any moment now, you know they're going to be over here. Let's get some more troops in position. Get reinforcements. Okay, they're actually coming around this way. We just finished up with Ragusa. That's good. So we found them. First things first, let's finish up here with Ragusa. Gonna have you release Bosnia. I can't have you release Herzegovina, though. Can I do it in this order? I could. That would work. Here's the thing. I need to own one more province in Serbia for a mission, but, I mean, this at least has the opportunity for 2 more princes. Bosnia would still, unfortunately, be the wrong religion, so I might just eat them, and I'll take Herzegovina and add them to the empire. Yeah, we'll do that, and then we're going to not take a vassal. We are going to expand the empire with Ragusa. I'm going to take your trade power. I'm going to take your money. And this seems pretty good. So they're moving right here. They want to attack me. That's interesting. They feel like they can win this? Uh-oh. Well, all of a sudden, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. But let's send reinforcements. So we're going to trickle these guys in. Bit by little bit and just kind of stagger them by a few days to keep reinforcing the front line with more infantry. There we go. We won that. Okay, good. And they are right here. Hold on. Stack white. I don't know how that just happened because they should have had the ability to retreat across the strait. But they didn't! So that makes it okay. Well, what I really want to do, more than anything, is take something like Constantinople and release Byzantium. And I'd love to release Bulgaria, but I don't think I can do both. But what I can do, this is, okay, so here's the problem, is what I'm probably about to do is go way over my relations and create more vassals. But they'll be good because I can feed them cores, right? So what else do we have that was Byzantine? We could take, like, this part of Greece, right? Or, like, Maria, I guess, but, like, I'd rather not. Who else? What was cheap that I could do? We could take this, right? I could take this from Byzantium. Yeah, take this. Take these. Release Bulgaria as a puppet. Take even one province. For Byzantium, it's impossible to protect them is the problem. But I could do this. Take some land. Surround the Ottomans and Constantinople so I can easily get troops over here to deal with rebels if I need to. And then with a vassal, I can feed cores to Byzantium, and this makes it a lot easier for me to destroy the Ottomans in the future. And I'm not even going to core any of this, so it doesn't matter. This is great. Let's do this. Okay, we're taking all this. No longer have a crusade. That's fine. Let's go ahead and take a look at land. Scroll down to the bottom, I think. Bulgaria, get 4 provinces. 4? Oh, Burgess is Bulgarian. I didn't know that. I thought that was actually part of the Byzantines. Never mind. Well, that's fine. No, it's just a stronger vassal then. So we're gonna do this. They're of the wrong faith, but we'll fix that later. And now Byzantium exists. Okay, I'm grossly over my relationship limit, but that's not surprising. I think this is the right choice. This will set me up for victory in a big way against the Ottomans in the future. I'll be able to take huge chunks of land away from them for super cheap, right? Because all of this is Bulgarian, right? And Bulgaria actually ends up being a very good vassal, so this is good too. And then all of this is Byzantine. We can take that, and all of this side of the strait will be mine, with the exception of Albania. All I have to do is win one more war. And basically the Ottomans will be completely demolished for a lot of the game. I like this plan. It's a good plan. Let's stick with it. All right, I have a couple more things that I need to core. If we can core these provinces, by the time we're done, Dutch Revolt. Uh-oh. By the time we're done coring these, I think we're ready for the next modifier. Hungarians are being a problem. That's fine. Come on, just finish this up real quick. And I can't core these. Oh my god. You know what I might do? Can I give these to Hungary and just let them worry about it? Because I'm thinking I'd rather just do that. They don't want them. Really? No, that's cores. Hang on. Grant this. Yes. Grant this. Yes. There. You core it. Thank you. Then I don't have to worry about it. I only have one province to worry about, which I'll get. I still can get the mission to unite all of Galicia and go for the war goal against Poland, which I guess at this point I might as well go ahead and take this. Okay, restoration of the Union is now a thing. Now I need to become the King of Poland. But that's all what I was looking for, so we're set there. Bohemia, it should have been long enough that we can start integrating you, right? No, we're still just a little bit shy. I'm a few months away. I can't believe we haven't even gotten past the 50-year mark of conquering Bohemia. That's how much progress we've made in these last few videos. Solid, solid, solid as heck. When can I go to war against people like Provence? In 1501. That is the next big moment. How's the Reformation? Okay, so it fired another center over here in Brandenburg. That's a problem. I have no way of going to war against the Palatinate yet. So that's a problem. I do want to unite my land, by the way. Is the Palatinate allied to anyone that'd be convenient? Trier, Nuremberg, and Frankfurt, all people I can't... Well, no, wait, I can access Trier. Yeah, if I get a claim against Trier, that'd be a way to go to war against the Palatinate. If I can have, like, one center of Reformation, that's a lot easier. I also need to get war goals against these guys because I have a mission to join my land together, like a land bridge. And while I hate the idea of eating up princes in the Empire at a time when I'm trying to pass imperial authority, still, I'd like to go ahead and finish up some missions, so let's go for that. Would I rather go down some admin tech or continue working down ideas, getting missionary strength and stuff? Honestly, probably still want to work on the tech. Being ahead of time on tech is always super duper helpful. I cannot afford to continue getting this dang inflation. Guys, seriously, stop it. Please leave me be. The Bible's been translated, okay? Burn the priest and make a lot of Catholics happy. So far, everyone's Catholic. I don't think that anyone, including Brandenburg... Oh, no, Brandenburg did convert. Never mind. They're a heretic. The Palatinate is holding out. They're holding out hope, which I appreciate because that's one less heretic prince. Brandenburg's a problem. I'm probably going to have to break my alliance with them and ally other electors instead. Which is a problem, obviously, but... You know, such is the way of things. Ottomans declaring war on other people. Cool. Let's not improve relations with the Brandenburg. Let's go ahead and dissolve this alliance. And that will save me at least one relationship slot, but might cost me some votes. Time to get that tech. Boom. All right, perfect. So now we get a production efficiency bonus and corruption reduction passively, which translates into a bit of money. Let's go help Bohemia with this. We are a month away from starting the integration, at which point I think it's worth taking some of the annexation cost reduction options. Pass the Act of Uniformity. Yeah, I'll take the missionary strength from that. That's probably worthwhile. And I think now we can begin. Nope, wait for April 30th. I'm a couple weeks off. Now we can start the integration process of Bohemia. And let's go ahead and say, spread the von Habsburgs. Reduce that cost, get me Diplo rep. I should be annexing them scarily quickly. What's my diplomatic reputation look like, actually? I have 6.57. That is a lot. Okay, good. So that's all looking solid. And in, I don't know how long, we'll end up having these guys. This should be done as of... Doesn't say. I should have checked this first, but if it's 830... Political power, divide that by, what was it, 6.57? How much are we spending per month? I'm not making any progress. Why am I not making any progress? Oh, they don't control their capital. That's why. All right. That makes sense. Let's go help him out. And we're still not done with this. Gosh, I am so tempted just to give this away to Hungary as well, to be honest, just so I can be done with it. Is that a bad idea? Is it a stupid idea? I don't think it's a stupid idea if it means I get reforms done. All right. Fine. Hungary, guess what? You get another province. Enjoy Lemberg. Thank you. There we go. All right, Prague is back under control. Let's go ahead and pull back literally anybody. I don't care. And now I can begin the integration process. 10 per month. Okay, so it's going to take 83 months to integrate these guys fully. That ain't that bad. All in all, that ain't that bad. Oh, we should also summon a diet. Let's do that for a mission. What do the burgers want? Inflation reduced. I'd love to. Calais. Own Calais? Fight England? You not even think about that. Wouldn't that be fun? A way to take Calais. Wouldn't mind, but I have no way of getting to them, so it's not a smart play. And then Intal, oh boy. Base tax. No matter what I spend admin power, I guess I'd rather go for the inflation reduction mission and maybe we find some good ways to deal with that. I don't know. Let's see some land, by the way. This is going to probably trigger rebellion from the burghers. It did indeed, but it shouldn't be a very difficult group for me to kill. Oh, and let's not forget, we now can actually pass this. Perfect. Fourth reform is done. All right, so we are now ready to declare a war against Trier. I am grossly over in my military power, by the way. Good opportunity to do a bit of military development, I suppose. Let's go ahead and do that a few times. Get some extra dev, thank you. All right, so Trier. I hate to fight you. I really am not looking forward to this, but we're going to do this because I'm looking for an excuse to fight against the Palatinate. And fun thing is, I don't think this even breaks my royal marriage thing, so I don't lose stability for doing this, which is hilarious. And all I don't need to do anything weird as far as like co-belligerizing, unless, nah, I don't think anyone could be possibly allied to someone else I want to go fight. So let's go deal with this. Let's see if we can kill off Trier's troops real quick before they become a problem. I cannot. All right, fair enough. Go over there, and then you guys go siege down Heidelberg. I went to Heidelberg Castle not terribly long ago, like over a year ago. Last summer actually. It was really fun, really cool. Heidelberg Castle had like an interesting like back and forth Catholic and Protestant thing. So like this is actually kind of historical. Anyway, oh cool, lose admin power, discount. No, I'm sorry, that's more expensive. That's a more expensive way of reducing my inflation. That sucks! All right, so we're working on all the sieges that I care about. Let's go ahead and siege down Verdun and stuff, but what really matters here, of course, is gonna be the Palatinate. We can take that down, all is gonna be well. And if we can do that, the other Center of Reformation did fire up in Stockholm, which makes perfect sense. So that will leave only Brandenburg as the cancerous tumor within Germany. But if I can remove one of them, that's gonna get the Protestants kind of under control. I can live with one of them long enough to get the Council of Trent. Once that fires, then we purge, 100%. But a weak Protestant league means that when we get to the League War, it's gonna be very easy to ensure that Catholicism remains the dominant faith. And once we have that, I'll have my whole Holy Empire mission, and we'll be in position to continue with AEIOU. And hi, Palatinate. So you are the real one. I can't enforce, gosh dang it. This didn't work. Did I have to co-belligerize them? Was that a thing? So it's not over, it's just delayed. Because here's the thing, I'm about to annex Bohemia. Once I do, I can get a claim of my own against Oberpfalz, which means I'll be able to go to war against these guys at my leisure in the future, so a short truce is still the right thing to do, so we actually just need a white peace with these guys. 5-year truce is good. But yeah, apparently you need to have them as the main subject in the war or something. It didn't work. No, wait, that's not the issue. Oh, I know what the problem is now. Okay, so this was never gonna work. They still haven't converted. They're still Catholic. They have the Center of Reformation. The province is Protestant. But until their leader converts, I cannot force them to change their religion. Right. They're trying to be good Catholics. No, give in. Give in to the Protestants. All right? Maybe they got something to it. Maybe there's something to their religion, okay? Just give in to the Protestants. Convert. Convert, dang you. No, actually don't for another 5 years. In 5 years, convert, please. And they probably will by then. If Oberpfalz ever falls to Protestant, they almost certainly will because they're going to have so much religious disunity, they'll be in danger. All right, I'm just going to end this war. This whole thing was a mistake. Could I have taken Trier just now? Yeah, but I'm not going to. I don't see any reason to do that. All right. We do need to be concerned about our lack of an heir. That's a problem. We're 39 years old and have no heir. Brandenburg, we're not allied to anymore. Saxony, could improve relations with you. And yeah, let's just go ahead and start trying to top some relations off with other members of the electorate, so that when I have an heir, we secure the empire. I do need to keep that, for sure. Lost an advisor. We do have a yearly inflation reduction guy who I will promote at least once to be level 2. So between you and the other stuff, now inflation's going down by 0.16 per year. Something. It's not great, but it's something. And amazingly, I actually am at my Diplo relations limit here. I'm actually, like, not over it. Shocking! Don't know how that happened. Oh, boo, alright. So there was the collapse of the Mamluk Sultanate. So that's done. They just got a lot of reasons to go to war in Egypt for a while. And they cannot create an eyalet in Egypt, apparently. That's interesting. But yeah, Opportunities for the Ottomans to get really stronka. Yeah, the sooner I can deny them all this land, the better, for sure. I think this might be a good place for us to be ending up this video. So, Yeah, just waiting for this nonsense to all end. Gosh, the Protestant Reformation is just gonna get worse and worse as time goes on. We could try to create this land bridge over here. I think that might be a thing to do. In about 2 years-ish, we'll be able to go to war against all these states that are bordering up with France, which becomes my opportunity to go ahead and expand that empire dramatically. So that'll be good. We should be able to go to war against Sardinia as well, which would be good. And I'm looking for opportunities to go to war against Bosnia and Herzegovina and Serbia, too. Get all of that. Then we can probably go to war against Poland soon. Yeah, 1502. So shortly after that, that's going to be the cue to go for the next round of personal unions. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, I'd ask you to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, make sure you hit that notify bell. And I will see you guys next time.